in a row. Not an easy game.
No.
But they find a way to do it again. It was one of those Sunday night games, big game, that just kind of dragged on. A weird game, right? Kind of strange. We were talking about it. L.A., 20 blocks, one off a franchise record. But the Pistons shot 35 free throws to the Lakers 22. At one time, it was 26-6 in favor of the Pistons. But then again, the Lakers, they're now 20-0 against sub-500 teams, James. But there's that, what Stu was talking about at the end, the complacency, the lack of consistency. But then again, it's a win.
Yeah. The good thing is you got the win. And when you look back at it, sure, you're going to look at the games and look at the blemishes, particularly the ones you just mentioned. Too many fouls, sending Detroit to the line 35 times. That's something that's going to, catch up with you. But I don't think they moved the ball as well as they could have tonight, either on the offensive end. But they did get 66 points in the paint. They did some good things, but boy, they got to find out a way to put these teams away in the fourth quarter. Otherwise, this could have been a massacre.
Yeah, it was a bad third quarter, James. Yeah. Only 19 points for the Lakers. Let's go back to Staples Center. Anthony Davis is with Mike Trudell.
All right, Anthony, you had 8 of the team's 20 blocks tonight, just 1 block short of the franchise high. You know how far back this franchise goes. What did you guys see protecting the rim tonight?
That's it, really protecting the rim. They're a team that like to attack the paint. Coach got on us about last game giving up, I think, 60-plus paint points. And so we just tried to do a better job of protecting the paint. And anytime they came in there, just trying to play without fouling and meet them at the top.
I mean, you've had games before with 10 blocks, 10-plus blocks, but having Dwight and JaVale McGee on the roster, what's that like just for you to have additional rim protection beyond yourself?
Oh, it's good because it kind of keeps me on the perimeter guarding, the stretch forwards, and we know we have another line of protection if I'm on the perimeter. So them guys did a great job of protecting the paint as well, and our guards too. So our guards do a great job without fouling and letting us come over the top with the block. So we all on the string when it comes to the defense, and we keep playing that way. We're a tough team to beat. I mean, obviously it's not the way we want to win. They're a good team. They play hard. They play together. And so we know it's going to be tough, but, we found a way to win, and it was what I started with our defense.
Yeah, Detroit kept coming. You've seen that's been a theme during this homestand. Teams are always going to come back, but down the stretch, you got your offense going a little bit too, particularly on that corner 3. What were you seeing from a spacing standpoint there to get in a position to knock it down?
They were trying to send a double team a lot in the first half. Get the ball out of my hand. One of the players over there told me, he said they watched a lot of the last game against New Orleans, so they wanted to make sure they limit my scoring. But I try to find other ways to get involved, on the defensive end or, making the right reads out of the double teams. And then second half they wasn't doubling as much, so I was able to get to my shots. But I think we all did a good job of just kept attacking. Usually in the fourth we stop attacking a little bit when we have a lead, and we wanted to score a 30-plus point quarter. And I think, I'm not sure if we did it, but actually, I think we did so. So we just got to continue attacking in the fourth quarter, and I just try to get my shots when I can, and get to the line to see the ball go in, and then make big shots at the end.
All right, last one for you. Danny threw you that alley-oop pass that was really high last game. You got one from LeBron tonight. Are they just trying to see how far they can test you at this point?
Absolutely. They say, if I throw it up, go get it. I said, all right, cool. So they're trying to test to see how high I can jump.
All right, we'll see how that goes.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, man. It's Anthony Davis. 8 blocks amongst many other stats tonight. Lakers hold on 106-99 Staples.
Yeah, Lakers hold on indeed and get the win, 106-99. They are now, 29-7 on the year. Brez, let's start with the blocks. Mike was talking to Anthony Davis about it. 8 for AD, 6 for McGee, 5 for Dwight. And when you have 2 of those guys on the court at one time, it makes it awfully tough for an offense to score on them. Franchise record's 21. They lead the league with 7 per game, but 20 tonight is a pretty special number.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we said before the game, hey, it feels like every week, maybe even every other game, this team is close to setting a record or one of their players is scratching up against history. Tonight it was a block shots. The Lakers had 21 against Denver in 1982, guys. And they almost broke that record. One more block shot, they would have tied it. So, again, history almost falling by the wayside here with this Laker team. And it's just 7-footer after 7-footer after almost 7-footer. Dwight likes to remind people he is not 7 feet, is a few inches below it. But with rim protection like that, James, I know it's kind of old school basketball to be that good defensively around the basket, but it works for the Lakers.
Yeah, old school is still the best school.
Yeah.
And, the key word that comes to me is timid. I see players driving to that paint And they know that the Giants are there. You see them drive in. Normally they'll take a shot. They will circle out of the lane because these guys are doing such a great job of blocking shots, altering shots, intimidating. And I'm sure in the scouting reports, you know, the opponents have to know that if you go in the paint, go strong because they got some really good shot blockers. And tonight was an indication. 21 shot. That's a lot.
Yeah, and Dwight, just a few days away from his contract being fully recognized. You know, he's on that non-guaranteed contract.
Guess what? He's fine.
Yeah, not that he had to pad the resume anymore, but 11 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 block shots.
Yeah, he's good.
That's what he's done for this team, guys. What a great story of redemption. He has completely reclaimed his spot as a very good shot blocker in the NBA.
He and JaVale work great off each other. One comes in for the other, and they've been fantastic. Listen, I feel like every night we have to choose between talking about AD or LeBron before we get to the highlight. And that's what it's like when you have two superstars. I'll start with LeBron tonight because 7 straight games, James, with 10 or more assists. He has 11 tonight, and he has another triple-double.
It's amazing that he does it, and he makes it look so easy when he does it. You know, tonight was another example. You know, he wanted to get guys involved, and right away he came out and established himself as the distributor. So I'm not surprised. He continues to lead. 11 assists. How many turnovers?
Not many. A handful.
3.
Yeah.
Another great ratio.
is still intact.
We talked about the ratio in the last 4 games. It's 5.6 to 1. Yeah, longest streak of 10-plus assists. Second one of the season, Brez. Look at that. I mean, that's pretty incredible in year 17.
It was really fun to listen to him after the win against New Orleans a couple nights ago. And you can tell he's really enjoying this cat and mouse game of him against the defense, whether it's in isolation or it seems like his preference this year is pick and roll, especially when AD is concerned. And he's loving almost the fear in the eyes of the defense. He said he loves when there's 4 eyes on him because that means someone's open. You know, if 2 guys are kind of watching him and shadowing him, he's going to find an open man. And he's been doing a great job of that. Never led the league in assists. This could be his time to do that.
Yeah, I think he's going to do it. And we had that crazy stat in the pregame show. First time for a player averaging 10 or more assists in their career. Rod Strickland finally averaged 10 assists per game in year 10. Well, LeBron's doing it for the first time in year 17, and it's 11 per game.
That's what's crazy about it. I mean, he's hopping around like a 3rd or 4th year player. And not only is he, you know, leading in assists, his decision-making is amazing. It seems like he never makes a wrong decision when he makes an assist. He knows where his players are. He knows where the defense is going to be. And it's just like he's just setting you up, and he just makes it look so easy when he makes the right decision, seems like every time.
Yeah, all right, guys. Well, let's get you to the highlights. We take you out to Staples Center. The Lakers hosting the Pistons. Anthony Davis coming off his big game against New Orleans. Off the inbound. Shot clock winding down. JaVale McGee throws up a deep 3.
Oh, it's going in.
Big Game likes to say the bank was open on a Sunday.
Bank open on Sunday.
Laker bench loves that one. They're up 10-2. Looks like it's going to be an easy one. How about the emoji meter already? The emoji meter brought to you by Covered California. It's LeBron. They do it every single game, James. Lob it up and AD throw it down.
Yeah, that looks so good. You know, defense getting out on the break before the defense gets sets up. LeBron
flaring nostrils.
Navigating.
Blow smoke out the nostrils.
Throw it up and I'll throw it down.
We don't get that breathing schnitzel fire right there often. KCP throwing it up, Brez, the elevation by LeBron James, 17-7.
Yeah, KCP, we're going to have to see a little bit more of him. Avery Bradley got hurt in this game.
More got out of his seat in this half.
Yeah, that was pretty strong. I love these inbounds from out of bounds. I love that.
Bruce Brown, AD's going to block that shot. He had 33 of the blocks tonight. Maybe I exaggerate a little. Caruso! He's back, James, with the calf strain.
Yeah, nice dime by Rondo there. Nice cut. Caruso on the finish.
D-Rose still getting it done, though, huh? D-Rose still getting it done. Hit the floater right there.
So deliberate, downhill, pulling up for that little 8-footer.
Third